on. Oh, you wish you were my Levi. She took the river with Judas. Tearing down the barrel of his gun. Yes, he shot me down. I died and someone brought me back to life, but never to my senses. Bounce on that shit, dance. Bounce on that shit, dance.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. We're going to talk about this lady first. And we're going to talk about her little sister. Yep. Good morning. Good morning. So, this might not be long, but it's just a little thing we're going to talk about first. Child, when the chickens come to roost. Let me sip my coffee. So, what goes around comes around is very much not just a great tale anymore. It is action. Back in the day, whatever you do to somebody used to take them, years to come around. But this really didn't take that long for this to actually happen. And this really didn't take that long to show who this woman was. We've been saying it. She is the reason why I call her Big Tuna Sister is because she does the same thing as Big Tuna. I don't know what some of y'all women that do this, but it's sickness. So this was her man. It was all love. It was all he a big stepper. He's a rich nigga. He this and that. The rich nigga trying to be in his kid's life. Child, and guess what she does? Guess what she does? He ain't seen his kids. So guess what he decided to do? Okay? He decided to go to the Gwinnett County Court and fight for his kids. Now, they've been broken up for a while. I've been hearing about it. And I don't understand how the hell she keep doing this. But I'm going to tell you what my feelings and my thoughts are. Excuse me. Because the way I feel about it is Brianna feel like she is a baby making machine that could keep a man. And then when he don't want her over the kids and how she really acts and having children to come out her womb to cover face of who she really is, she goes and she don't make them want to see the kids. She act like she is you might as well say she in corporation of baby making. She's a corporation CEO of baby making. The fact that she keeps getting with these men to have children and he told her he didn't want a child tells us everything we need to know. She's manipulative. She's a narcissist. I won't even say that. I say she's manipulative because she believed that, if I show him I can be a great mom, he'll be with me and my kids. If I can show him that we this and that, he gonna stay. Then I'm gonna give him some babies. And if he don't stay with me, I'm just gonna stay with me. I'm gonna take the babies. So she posted this yesterday, and she said, "Till you learn a disagreement ends in an argument, you will be childish." One thing about God, He will let the scene play out. He let them lie and gossip, then bless you, and makes the girls shut the hell up. Everybody loves to say a child needs their dad, but let's be real, a child needs a safe dad. When you didn't think about that when your man punched you and punched your son in the chest, and now he had to go live with somebody. This is interesting, y'all. This is very interesting. You know what? She don't like Olivia. She don't give a damn about her kids. Oh, we're going to get on her little sister in a minute. But she just want to use them as a pawn. And I'm not going to tell you, Johnell, I'm going to keep it a buck with you. And Robert need to do the same. Go ahead. Y'all know my thoughts. Because the only people that really don't care is the oldest daddy. He care what he want to care. I wouldn't be surprised if I thought what I thought and everybody else thought was right. But anyway, let's get into it. So he went and signed paperwork. Now, he's not wrong for this. And what if I were him, I would try to get back and do my acting and stuff like that and put myself on child support. I don't know if he's still with SAG, which is an acting company. But that's what most of them go through. Johnell, if I were you, I don't know if your lawyer didn't tell you, put yourself on child support. If the agreement don't work, I know it's a lot. You're like, why? Just do it. And get some medical insurance and put them on now. The reason why you do that is because the fact is it won't be that much. Now, right now, the kids are not in school, they're not in daycare. My advice to you is try to figure out if they could get some daycare, or when they go to school, you, whatever school, you make sure you are part of that as well. Because she's going to try you. And the way that you can win this, even with, I told Robert the same thing, the only way that you can win this is by putting yourself on it, and also not just putting yourself on it, sitting here putting your child, like paying for like their school activities and stuff like that. That way your child support is one set payment. And I was watching Robinetta B. Jones on Hardly Initiated, and she was saying the thing that Black men don't understand is that they don't have to, if they want to be in their children's life, they can always go to court. And I agree with that. She said, you don't have to sit here and only go to court when it's time to get in trouble. You can go to court when you need to go. So if you feel like you can't see your kids, he did the right thing by going to court. Now, Brianna, don't give him them kids. Don't give him them kids because of that. What's going to happen, y'all, is if they don't come with an agreement or anything, they're going to put them through the parenting app to see who the problem is. The way that I do it is, Johnell, contact through a parenting app so the judge and them can see how Brianna really is. Because she's going to try you. Get a parent to say, listen, I want to be on a parenting app for a communication. You have to. And if she don't let you see him, you have that parenting app to show that, hey, she is not letting you see the court order of the children, that she can be held in contempt. See, a lot of y'all, I didn't know that at this time until I remember Big Tuna and her ex-husband. We're going to talk about her little sister later. And oh yeah, I'm finna get her ass from last night. And Big Tuna sat here and would try to keep the kids from him. You know that man had to go to court and fight for his kids. And then on top of that, they made them text through a parenting. Yeah. So let's see. Let me see if I got it right. So he said, Johnell Young respectfully requests that the court establish temporary visitation. Let me move this out the way. Hold on. No, he need to do permanent visitation. With my minor children pending meditation and finalization of full parenting plan, the matter is currently being initiated as legitimatation and custody action, and temporary visitation is necessary to maintain a consistent relationship between the children and myself. Reduce conflict caused by the lack of structure. Prevent further denial or restriction of parenting time, and ensure the children experience frequent and meaningful contact with both parents. So this is saying, hey, I don't see my kids. I'm not able to see my kids. She don't answer the phone. We don't have conversations. I don't know, just that. There have been ongoing difficulties arranging the parenting time directly with the respondent, resulting in limited access to the children despite my repeated attempts to communicate and come calmly, respectfully, for the stability and best interest of the children. I request the court into this is a good thing. So he wants, this is not bad, y'all. Shout out to him being a father. Because some men don't do this. So every other weekend from Friday at 10 a.m. to Monday, that is a good, hold on. He's saying, listen, I know, good morning. Hey, Miss Stacey Ray. Good morning. Good morning, y'all. So he's saying that, hey, I want to get them from Friday. I would drop them off at the daycare or the school, meaning this is perfect. So this is, okay, so let me explain to you what he's doing, because I've seen this, meaning he don't want to meet up with her. It's dead. It's dead and over. So he basically saying, when we talk about her sister Tuna, so as y'all know, when I talk about Olivia, she get them, he saying every every weekend. Tuna get them, well, no, he said every other weekend, so he wanted every other weekend, which is cool. Now, Tuna does the same thing, but see, Tuna pick up the kids on Thursday, take them to school on Friday, pick them up, that way she'll be a little more active mother, drop them off on Monday to school. She doesn't meet with her ex-husband. Yeah, he don't want an interaction with her at all. This is dead. Like, I see this. She better be, if she don't follow, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna read it, but I'm gonna tell y'all, if she don't follow this, it's gonna go bad for her, because if the judge see this as good and grant it, and if she don't follow it, she out of luck. Okay, so he's saying every other weekend he wants to at 10 a.m. until Monday morning. So meaning I guess they'll have a drop-off place to pick up the children, wherever the drop-off location is, if the daycare not in session. So, and he has to meet her in public, meaning he don't want to meet her at her home. He does not want to touch her. He don't want to have nothing with her. I don't know what happened, what transpired to where he like, I don't want nothing to do with you, but he don't want nothing to do with her. And I'm finna tell you something. If he does have another girlfriend, kudos to him. But I'm finna tell you something. This had to happen before the girlfriend. Do we all know he's a cheater? Yeah, but we gonna keep it real. This happened before the girlfriend. This probably happened before the girlfriend. Whatever transpired, whatever she did, he don't want nothing to do with her. Because it probably got physical, and he probably seen what it was. Two children's fathers in custody concerns at the same time. Does it look good? It does not look good. And he could get, if she don't follow this, he can go for full custody. No lie. One midweek visit, each for 2 to 3 hours at a neutral public location. Oh, baby, drink your coffee, drink your tea. Brianna, baby, he done beat you to the punch. You is SOL. He's basically saying that I can't trust myself around her. I can't trust myself to be around her. I can't trust to have this conversation. Girl, we're going to go into if this live don't be long, we're going to jump into the fat mama, her sister. We're going to talk about her sister in a little bit. We're going to talk about her sister, but he wants 2 to 3 hours at a neutral public location, neutral location exchanges. So, meaning, hey, I need to meet up with you. This is the same thing Robert did. I need to meet up with you. Let's meet up at Starbucks or McDonald's or somewhere for kids where we meet up, we can sit out for 2 or 3 hours, still co-parent, still be around, still get some food, still do this and that. He wants a daily FaceTime, daily video and FaceTime contact for up to 15 minutes per day from 6 to 8 p.m. Oh, he putting it to where you got to pick up your phone. The judge going to grant this, y'all. The judge is going to grant this. They're going to see how this go, and they're going to grant this. I'm going to tell you why. This is the same thing that, I don't know if Robert has, but I know, y'all know I do my mommy content, and the ex-husband name is Gerard Webb. He has 3 kids. This is the same visitation that he asked for her to have. Yeah, because he took his paperwork? Good. This is good. So let's say that if Robert or him get custody of the kids, this will be her temporary visitation, right? Because he's like, listen, I don't want to take the kids away. They feel like the kids should be in their lives. This works. This is what the judge wants to see. This will go in his favor, and I'm going to tell you why. You have a plan for your children. You have a plan for your children. She wants to move and leave the state, do whatever, so she can be with another man. You have and make another plan and have another, foundation of what you don't, and no foundation. This is a plan that, a judge would like to see when he say, okay, you want the kids, what is your plan? Now, when they get older, they may be on his health insurance. They may be paying for, he might be paying for his after school activities in school. This is what a judge wants to see. You cannot go up there and say, oh, I feel like I should have them, because no. Because the judge going to tell you, well, you should have thought about that when you laid up with them. This is what the judge wants to see. Listen to this. If either parent cannot personally care for the children for 4 or more consecutive hours during the parenting time, the other parent shall be offered the opportunity first. This schedule is only only and intended to remain in effect until mediation is complete. I like this. This right here, that is a legitimate reason of doing this. Men that don't know what to do, you don't want to step on her toes, this what you do. This what you do. Let me say this. Y'all ain't gonna like what I'm about to say. They ain't gonna like what I'm about to say. Brianna is one of those women who feel like her body can keep a man. Brianna wants to be in control. And we're going to talk about her little sister, because I'm going to end this live and get her tale too. Oh, that live finna be a long lead there, so y'all can come back for her little sister. She wants to be in control. She wants to use her wound as leverage to get it what she wants, because she feels like she's really a pick-me. I said this before. She's a pick-me and male center. And a lot of her people that supported her got mad at me because I said she's a pick-me and male center. Let me explain something to you. This is pick-me and male behavior. Right. This is a pick-me and male behavior. She's very male-centered. She has to go find a man to put in the center of her content creation to have leverage off and have something to talk about. The thing is that you sit here as a woman. Instead of you protecting yourself, seeing where this go, you knew that the relationship was toxic. You knew what it was, just like he did. You decided to sit here and probably tell him you was on birth control like you did everybody else, and decided to have his children. Not once did you think in your mind that this won't work. So you have these kids. You're like a deadbeat father. You have these children to keep a man that don't want to be kept. He has showed you plenty of times what it was. And you decided to say, well, I'm going to give him something that nobody else going to give. Newsflash, baby. They didn't want no kids to slow them down. You the one that every time you meet with somebody, Olivia, number 2, Olivia Bitsit Johnson, big sister, you feel like that's what you can do. You out here shaking your butt, Olivia Johnson. You out here, the children is not in your care, and plus he can really take them kids, Olivia Johnson, number 2. They do the same thing. Wait, y'all got to come back for that live. They do the same thing. She wouldn't have time to keep making babies with these men if she had 3 master's degrees. She doesn't. And so now you know what's funny, y'all? Tell you real funny stuff that I see. He out here back filming and making money. The whole time he was with her, he was blacklisted. Well, that should tell you everything you need to know. Everything you need to know. He's out here filming right now. So he made a video of his twins and how much he missed them and wanted to be in their life. He's at the Tyler Perry Studios as we speak, filming. He's got a film. He's was feeding. See what I'm saying? You had to break up with her. He's helping feed people with Todd and with Young Jock. The whole time he was with her, y'all, Brianna is the problem. It's Brianna, y'all. I don't care what y'all say. It's Brianna. She's the problem. Yeah, he the problem, but she really is the problem. She really is the problem. It's something we all know what it is, but god dang, everybody she get in contact with, you don't mess with practitioners. You don't do them wrong. You apologize and keep it moving. You don't mess with practitioners, y'all. And that's just what it is. And now her life is spiraling under control. Let me go to her page because she got like 50, 11 of them. She hasn't said much of anything. Oh, it was Josh's birthday yesterday. Well, happy birthday, Josh. So she posts this. Baby. Right. They do have too much negativity, but he's gonna have to clean it up in some way because like I said before and I say it again, being in the industry of entertainment, your life is looked at. Your life is under scope. Everything about you. Everything about you is under scope. Like under like everything. So where he's at, oh yeah, we're gonna look. Any bad thing he say, any bad thing he do, anything that they don't agree with, yeah. Trust me, cancel culture is real. It is the most deepest thing right now ever. Child, first of all, I'm gonna say this. Brianna don't have any friends. She lost all her friends. She only have supporters in her family. Well, excuse me, she better try to make amends with them. Because the way this is going, you don't have nobody that you can depend on this time around that you're going through this. You had a good friend that stood by you and did everything. You treated her dirty. You don't have that. Now look, you alone in this. Yeah, that's a big red flag, especially going through this. She needs some friends. You have your hairstylist who is your friend and her friend. But girl, so she said, being a primary parent isn't just a role, it's the whole lifetime of showing up when you're tired, hurt, overwhelmed, or doing it in tears in your eyes. It's carrying the mental load, the appointments, the late night cries, the early morning routines, the birthdays, the milestones, the worries, the prayers, all while trying to hold yourself together. You should have thought about that. Number one, and I'm going to say this again, and I'm not trying to be funny, and I say this all the time in my lives. I say this, young ladies, this is not the time. This is not the time to have children. If you have a husband that is supportive, there for you and have your back, like that man delivered his baby in that car, if you ain't got trust him that like that, this is not the time for you to say I'm gonna have him just to keep him. This ain't the time. This ain't the time. Brianna, you have two twins around this climate that you are sitting here and have to take care of by yourself. You're not even gonna take care of it by yourself, but you gotta understand when it comes to, I won't even say, how can I put it? The support that you need, you will not have like that. You're gonna have to come up with just as well. If he can't come up with it, you're gonna have to figure out because you're not making money on social media like that. You have added two more children to the equation for food, shelter, health, and all of that stuff. Clothes, because you thought it was cute. And this is what we saying for women like Brianna. Y'all be putting yourselves in these situations with these men, knowing that this is not what they wanted, Or even if they didn't want it, they gonna stand by it. You know, because you know. But y'all put yourselves in these situations with these men thinking, oh yeah, I still keep my baby if I fall off. Baby, if you look around this climate, sweetheart, that man can take your child today or tomorrow. Mess up. Mess up. You should be glad you got somebody that's saying, oh, let me go to court to get my child. You got two great fathers. The other one want to be preaching something is the deadbeat of the fathers. Of deadbeat of the deadbeat fathers. And I said what I said. I don't mind arguing with him. I'll argue with a man. I don't care. Hell. It's wiping nose, packing bags, teaching manners, protecting their peace and pouring into the them from a cup you're constantly refilling by faith. Brianna, how can you pour into their cup when you can't even pour into yours? By January, your babies might not have health insurance. I'm praying everybody has it. Let's be for real. Your baby might not have health insurance by January. This is not the time. This is not the time. The way they're treating black women and black babies at some of these hospitals, this is not the time. Now you want to do sympathy and payola because you put this out on this man so you can get some money. This the wrong climate, baby. Ain't nobody got shit for you. Girl, nobody got nothing for you. Not for you. It's making decisions alone but being the one they run to, being the one who remembers everything and fixes everything and loves them through everything. Brianna, no. We saw how you did little mama over there. You tried to manipulate a child. Toxic. Brianna is a toxic parent. She tried to manipulate a child not to like her father. Remember that? Oh, Moo she got this going on, and Moo hurt, and he did this to Moo, and oh, he did that, and Moo love her daddy. He don't even like a Moo. Moo don't like her daddy. He don't do, no. And guess what? Moo right over there smiling. It took her some time to get used to seeing her daddy without you around. Now that she's seeing her father without you around, Moo is having the time of her damn life. Baby, to her, Moo been everywhere. Let me tell you something. And I'm going to tell you another thing about her. If the children get attention and she's no longer in the equation to get that attention, she compete with her children with the fathers. She does. It's right there, plain and simple. It got to be about her too. No, you got to be with me because it has to be. It has to work like that. No, baby. She's another attention-seeking whore. No. That's how she feels. And I'm not finna sit here and play like she knew what it was. Let me tell y'all something. And I say this, young ladies, if you're in here, I want y'all to take y'all time inventing these men. I don't care how much money he got. I don't care how good he look. I don't care how sweet he talk. Take your time and watch his mask fall off. It's going to show you. Don't sit here and I know y'all look at Brianna because she got it. Oh, yes. I know y'all look at Olivia because she look cute. Let me tell you something. That don't matter. That don't keep nobody. That don't want to be kept. And when a man tell you he don't want a child, do not force it on him. Take it what it is. Have fun with it. See where it go. The moment it become disrespect is spitting and all of that. Walk off. Walk off. Walk off. This woman, Bart, is in hell. You got spitted on and everything else. And you decided to have 2 children by this man. 2, knowing he's still cheating and cheating on you while you 2. They're a blessing. That's all I'm going to say. Y'all know when somebody say that. People see the smiles, but they don't see the weight. They don't see the strength it takes to carry a family on your back. They don't see how heavy I got it really is. Who did you steal this from? Chat GPT? Brianna, you set your oldest son off, or did he leave? When you got around him, you gave him a hug for camera. The boy don't even get motherly affection like he's supposed to. And I pray to God, Lord, don't let Josh be unemotionally available to any woman. Just let him know this the right woman, because between the mama and the daddy, oh, Jesus, Lord have mercy. Between the mother and the father, mm, mm, uh-uh. The daddy a red pill want to be preacher man, and I use my body for anything I want woman. Nah. And that's what makes it all worth, oh wait, but even in exhaustion, even in the lonely times, even when it feels like the world forgot about you, your babies never do. They know who shows up. They know who stays. They know who protects, who nurtures, who loves. Oh my God, y'all. Oh my God. And that's what makes it all worthwhile. Being a primary parent is hard, but somehow God chooses for you. Brianna, shut up. You stole this from a single mother who baby daddy ain't there. Shut up. You stole this from a single mother. I could tell. This ain't Chat PT. Who did you steal? Who did you steal this off the page to share? Copy and paste. Because we know you didn't write this. You darn sure didn't write this. You didn't write this. You didn't write this. I don't know who wrote this for you. You didn't write this. Oh, child. Now she done went out to eat. What a churn.
It's good.
What a churn. Look, now she finna start showing the baby. Now remember the whole time them churn. Exactly. She lacked empathy. She's unemotionally available as a mother and a nurturer. You want me to tell you something? I want you to come back, because we finna have us a good old field day. I'm gonna have me a longer live. What time is it? Okay, I'm gonna try to end this live at like 11:30 or 11:45, and I want y'all to come back. All y'all that's here, I want y'all to come back. I got another mommy content creator who is just like this. Come on back. Now I'm gonna lash into her, and I know it's a lot, but come on back, because I really want y'all to watch how her and that mommy content creator with X, and how the mommy content creator thinks she Amber Rose. But if you look at their mannerisms and what they do, they act just alike. They have a personality disorder. The whole time, everybody kept asking her about these kids. We want to go see the babies. We want to go see the babies. We want to go see the babies. Girl, when? She thought she was motherfucking Beyonce. I don't want to show the toy. Hold on, wait. Let me do my Beyonce voice. She a little low. I don't really want to show my twins how you did blue. Like, I don't want to do that. But now, you think you Beyonce, and you ain't got no blue. See, Blue Ivy, you ain't got a Blue Ivy. Okay? We done seen her. We done seen Moo Moo. You act like this, Roomy and Sir. You act like this is Roomy and Sir. And the girl was picking on them. News flash. The only person that was really picking on them was a person that was sitting here speaking for you. Baby hitting her back door like a baby, smacking the hell out of her head. Smacking the hell out of her. Ever since that lady said what she said. Okay. Hold on, let me pause. In Georgia, now she... I'm going to educate her. I don't know who told her this. Girl, shut the fuck up. I'm about sick of these helpers. Let me read it to you what she said. This is a lie. In Georgia, signing a birth certificate for a child born out of wedlock that automatically mean you're a great father, grant a father legal rights. He must go through a legal process called legitimation to establish those rights. Brianna, in the state of Georgia, keeping a mother from her child, a father from his child is not legal. Neither, smart ass. Let's see. We finna look it up. I love when they do this. I love when they do this because they just take one part to fit their narrative. She don't want him to see them kids. Let me tell you something. My son daddy right now, I want to get kids for the weekends. Yes! Yes! Get my son. Go ahead. Go spend some time. Go have fun. Yes! Who? Shoot. I was trying to get my son to go be with his uncle them and his auntie when he was younger during the weekend. Do you not understand? I had a great time. Hello? Girl, please. It don't got nothing to do with it. She's taking something that she ain't even looking to. Okay. In Georgia, temporary visitation. I want y'all to see this because what he did was right. See, there's a difference. He got a good lawyer. She got a shitty lawyer. She think this is really gonna work. Let's get into it. In Georgia, temporary visitation is determined by the court to provide a schedule for non-custodial parents while a final custodial order is pending. Meaning they have to go to mediation and all that in order to get this pending and ready to see how it works. If they come up with, if they come up with an agreement, and if they can go by that agreement, see if that first initial agreement that he wants work, if the judge grants it. If it don't, then the judge will come up with something. Brianna, you don't want that judge to come up with nothing. You better play and act nice. You do not, because I'm going to tell you something. You go in there showing your tail, he going to get in your ass, okay? The court can set a specific schedule or allow a more flexible, reasonable visitation. Both parents must cooperate. Hold on, let me highlight. Must cooperate. You cannot sit here and say, oh, I don't want to cooperate, and cry your wannabe weaponized tears in order to get what you want because you think you're cute. It's not going to work that way. It's not going to work that way. Either parent can petition to change the arrangement if it's not working. In cases involving family violence or if a child's safety at risk, visitation may be supervised by a third party. Now, Johnell, this is where I come in for you. You know, you have a little physical thing with the children. You need to work on that. But I know you probably won't hurt your kids. Have your mother around and your new girlfriend around if you see a future with her. And that could be your supervised visits. Start off a little small and grow into it. I'm going to tell you something, Johnell. She's finna try to come at you with anything. Okay, she is a widow. She is a hurt woman. You just. But y'all remember, all this stuff finna come out. Exactly. See, he was trying to make it work with her. And he was so, he still allegedly loved her, but he loved other women too. And she knew that. He loved other women too. He loves, now she want to call people nosy. We're going to get into that because I'm going to get in her tail. For you nosy people, here you go. Shout out to the fathers who want to establish rights. First of all, that's not how that works, idiot. That is for a father who is not on the birth certificate. Who you think you be talking to, Miss I have 3 degrees, because you feel like you want to be Wendy Ofasu from the Nigerian tribe on Real Housewives of Potomac. The difference is, okay, the difference between Wendy is married to her husband, and she worked for those 3 degrees, and he supported her through it. He has commentary. She's not going through what you're going through. The Ofasu. Girl, shut up. I'm about sick of you. You want to be everybody but you. Girl, I guess it's no fun being yourself. I guess you boring. Anyway, I'm about sick of it. Like, I don't know who they think they be playing with. If it's not working, okay, so we read that. During a pending custody case, the court holds a temporary hearing to establish short-term custody, legal decision-making, and visitation arrangements until a final order is issued. You saying all of this, y'all ain't even go to court yet. Right. She talking about her slow folks that don't know nothing, that don't educate themselves in research. Like, me either. I'm not doing all of that. Baby, please give me a break. I would love it. They haven't even went to their temporary hearing yet. So I don't know why she feel like she defeated. Girl, she mad because the man is telling her he don't want to drop in her drawers no more. He telling her that no, I'm good. That fruit roll up really didn't turn me on at some point because you psychotic. You want to go out here, ain't no telling. And then for him to ask for a DNA allegedly, so obviously he don't caught you cheating too. So while you sitting on the internet crying with your supporters who don't think, you sitting here crying, make it look like you a hurt woman and cheated on. And now all of this coming to play and make sense that both of y'all were putting y'all paws on each other as you did your last relationships. And both of y'all were cheating. Just like you blamed your husband for cheating on you, you was cheating. Wow. How sway. You spoke this into existence, now you sitting here upset. That's your fault. We ain't do it, you did it. Temporary court order can specify whose physical or legal custody on outline a visitation schedule every other weekend and cover the matters like child support and how parents should communicate. I want to say this: if I was the judge, Johnell, I don't know if you got a lawyer or not. You need to ask them, can y'all communicate through a parenting app and how that can work for y'all. I do not trust you communicating with her because I'm gonna tell you something. She's gonna try to put it on the internet and make you look like a bad father. If you go through and do a communication, like the parent and text app where the children could text you as well, that way she has to do it. Yes, do that. Man, listen. If he asks for that, it's finna get down and dirty. I'm telling y'all now. If he asks for that, you come back at 12. Because we finna talk about the mama that got asked the same thing. Well, he knew it was his kids, but still. I'm gonna break down what happened to her because I'm finna read her out her room too. Because I heard what the fuck she said about everybody, even though she was trying to bring one person in. She had a lot to say, her little sister. So I'm finna get into her too. Olivia, you learned this from Brianna. Olivia and Brianna should be friends. Should be friends because they act just alike. Hmm. Um, Enforceable. The orders are legally binding and enforceable, meaning they have to force it. Failure to comply can lead to serious consequences like contempt to court proceedings. The reason I'm telling, oh girl, I'm gonna show you who her sister is, girl. Come back at 12, girl. Stacey Ray will tell you she be in it what I be talking about. A girl, come back at 12. You finna just girl. Rodrika, you at I'm gonna call you Ricky. You at work. If you ain't at work, I'm sorry I called you Rodrika. If you ain't at work and you at home, fix you a tall glass of wine for this one. It's some similarities. Fish you a tall glass of wine with a shot. You finna be like, oh hell no. Just come back. They just alike. Come on back. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. Girl, I'm sorry, girl. But okay. Come on back. Come on back, honey. Come on back at 12. Fish you a nice glass of wine with a shot. Cause we finna talk about her sister. Oh, they just alike. Baby, you finna find the only they just alike. Baby, you finna fall out when you see this one. Just come on back here at 12. When I end this live, make sure you here at 12 o'clock, boo. Okay, then, make sure you here and fish you some wine. Fish you some wine in the shop, baby. I'm telling you. Mrs. Divine, Mrs. Divine, no. Yes. Alante, no. Yes, she knows. She was in here with one of them when I did a video on her. She know. Baby, she knows. She knows. She gonna tell you, baby, that's her sister. That's why she laughing. That is her little sister. If the visitation arrangement isn't working, parents can petition the court to modify the court. For example, if there's a hostile or a history of violent behavior, a court may she gonna try to use that. Remember, she said, yeah, they related. Exactly. She's gonna try to use this, y'all. She gonna try to use. He put his hands on me. He did this and that to me. He's not. I don't feel like he's safe for the kids. Did you call the police? No. She gonna try to use that, y'all. So just know when y'all get that paperwork, when they pull that paperwork up, she gonna try to use it. And I'm glad she in Gwinnett County because her paperwork is free. I don't have to pay for it. It's not in Fulton County. Oh, I can't wait. I'm finna see if they set up a court date. I don't know when he filed this. We're gonna look after this. But yeah, this is what temporary visitation is. They're gonna go through this. They're gonna bring in Georgia Department of Human Services. The Voluntary Access and Visitation Program. So basically, that's who gonna be overseeing. Yeah, she does, but that's who gonna be overseeing how their communication is, and that's who's gonna be reading those So when they have their parenting apps and they be like, y'all hear daddy or mama go, oh, I gotta talk to him through the parenting app. The reason why, because Texas does the same thing. That's who looking at what you say to him in the children environment. They look at that. So that, goes into certain things. Yeah. She might as well come on to YouTube and come on over here, hook up with her sister Olivia Johnson. And she need to go ahead. And they talk about the the dad is together. While she make the deadbeat daddy look so grand. So grand. He does nothing wrong. I like it. I'm proud. I'm like that he did that though. I like that he have a mother who doesn't cuddle him in certain things. Let me say this. Brianna think that this is normal. This is what it does. I don't know how it was for her growing up. I don't know if she never got that attention. We only know from what she told us. Her mother, may God rest her soul, isn't here to speak on the truth. Her sister looked like her, but her sister shorter. Child. They both need mental help. They both need mental help. They both need mental help. We finna get into her in a few because I'm at the with my thumbnail. How she act like Amber Rose, and this will try to think she Beyonce. I don't know how they think they in the same room together. Oh, she been throwing subliminal sister second. I saw a quote that said, "Everyone that loves you when you let everything slide, but the moment you start setting boundaries, girl, you should have, first of all, you should have been set boundaries of what you thought it was." You should have been thought what it was. When you sat here and got with that man, and you know that that man sat here in the way he was acting, having different relationships and stuff, you should have been thought about that. She should have been thought about that. Like, the girl came out here and motherfucking told you how this nigga was. Now you back in court with another custody battle. Like, I'm not understanding. You got women who are in non-contact with their baby daddies. Like, I'm not understanding. Mm-mm. I don't get it. Child. Child. She wanted this man so bad. And she got him. She got him. She got him, y'all. Hold on. Somebody did a reading on them, y'all. My bad. But anyway, honey, have it the same kept repeating the cycle. She gonna have to take this L. This another L she gotta take. I know. She gonna have to figure out how to fix it with him because she gonna need some help. Child. Listen, Brianna, I don't you need to stop using your wound as a pawn to hold these men. You need to stop using your womb. You sitting here using your womb to sit here and trap these men because you want something to keep it in memories to hold something over their head. Girl, if you hold on. If you don't let go, if you don't let go, yeah, I seen it. Hey, yeah, talking about custody battle because he ain't on the birth certificate. And that's why he getting the DNA. That's why he getting the DNA because I believe he feel like one of them ain't his. I don't care what nobody say. That man feel like one of them ain't his. That's what it is. Let me tell you something. For a man to sit here and want to get a DNA and then take it to court, he want to make sure them kids are his because he finna take it farther in case she acts up. It's finna be messy. It's finna be messy. Oh, that is her sister. She looked just like her. Wow. I didn't even know that was her sister for real. That's her sister for real? Hey, Miss Sassy Ray, that's her sister? She looked just like her. I've seen them, and I would never think of that. Miss Sassy Ray, is that her sister for real? Hey, CC Light, DNZ family, cause she looked just like her. She looked just like her, cause she looked just like Brianna. Hold on, I don't know if this her sister for real, but she looked just like her. She looked just like her. We done saw her before. They do pranks. Mm-mm. Child. But yeah, she used her baby. Brianna used her womb. Mm-mm. Okay, I was about to say, because they look alike. I was about to say, wait, that's her sister. They look alike. Now I know her sister. Okay, they look alike though. I wouldn't be surprised, but I'm glad she got away from him. But let me say this though. Hold on, cause I need Josh Page. She still got access to Josh stuff. Josh is a Josh is a grown ass man. Child, not the blogs done put it up. Let's go. Somebody done picked it up. Okay, they done picked it up, y'all. Hold on, hold on. Blogs is picking it up. Tay Bean. Tay Bean was waiting on it. I was sick of Tay Bean. She say, wait, what? Brianna battles ex Johnell just filed for DNA test and child support. The court is getting messy, y'all. Stay tuned. So, let me tell y'all something. This not finna end well. This not gonna go how she think it's gonna go. I'm telling you now. This not gonna go where she think it's gonna go. When the man asks for that and he want to notify so he could put himself on the birth certificate. Yes, on both of her stories, she said, talk about just because his name ain't on the birth certificate, that don't matter. Because that's what he can get court order to sit there and be added. It'll be a whole new birth certificate. So basically, he didn't sign the birth certificate while you trying to think it's a flex. That man ain't signed the birth certificate, so he don't know if one of them ain't his, and it's probably the girl that he didn't claim. That's who it probably is. The girl that he didn't claim, that little baby. That's probably who it is. Child, that's who gonna do the DNA test on. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Everybody picking this up, child. A nigga never hated it over here. Yeah, he did. He hated it over there. I don't know who that is. He hated it because he wouldn't have found nobody else. Jesus. Mm. This finna be nasty, y'all. It's finna be nasty. Hold on, cause somebody upset. Give me a. Oh, so he got to get one. Oh, this finna be some good tea. Y'all, what if one of them twins ain't his? What if one of them twins ain't his? Yeah, this gonna be worse than her and Robert. What if one of them twins don't belong to him? Then what? Then what? So now thank you for telling me that, Lakeisha, and I should have typed that in and looked at it. So she just told on herself. If y'all just didn't know it, she just told on herself. She just told on herself. She just really told us that he, I don't know if he didn't sign the birth, because she's saying let me go back to the story. She said that he didn't sign the birth certificate. Hold on. Pause. Oh shoot. She's saying signing a birth certificate for a child born out of wedlock. So now we want to know, did he sign a birth certificate? So what you trying to say? Hey, that one. We know that he got to do that. So you just told on yourself. What I'm thinking is, did he sign a birth certificate or not? Did he have doubts and you didn't like that he had doubts? Interesting. It's a lot going on that's gonna tell. Y'all get ready for it. Hey Teresa, y'all get ready for it. We finna go listen. Brianna finna take us on a beautiful ride with Johnell. A nice magic carpet ride that we never been on. Okay then. But I still think he don't feel like one of them is his. But yeah, like I said, y'all, what if one of them ain't his? What if one of them ain't his? Then what? This is interesting. I feel like if they his, he's gonna go full throttle. He finna go full throttle, y'all. I feel like if he do it, and then we all know if it's probably his, right? And let's say he get it for visitation rights. He get it, and it go great, and she don't do what she's supposed to do. My question is this: is he gonna go for full custody? Right. I was thinking that too. Is he gonna go full custody? Is he gonna go full custody? Y'all think he gonna take it all the way to hell with her? With them kids? Mm. It would be funny to me too. Do you think he gonna take it all the way to hell with her? Because now she wanna play a dangerous game. She wanna play a dangerous game. And he finna, child, this finna be messy. Well, y'all, this ain't a saga, but this gonna be an ongoing story. I'm gonna keep reporting on it. This is why, and even though I don't like that orange man, y'all know I can't stand him. This is why I get mad at some of these mothers, because these are the women that make it hard for the rest of us. That one, them couple of bad apples, that use their body, and this is why they make them stay with them. And she's one of those women that make it bad for us, and women that really going through something. And this is why the laws are changing, because of her being a ghetto hot mess. I was never raised in the projects. I was never raised in the ghetto. Say it again, Lakeisha. I was never raised in the projects. Yes, you were. Project ghetto chick. I want to know too. I want to know too. He ain't gonna tell it. Let me tell you something. She gonna tell it before him. Get ready for it. Yeah. Child, she got too much going on for me. All right, y'all. I'm finna end it here. I'm finna come back at we gonna do 12:15. I said 12, but I gotta make my thumbnail and stuff. 12:15. If y'all want to know who Brianna's little sister is or big sister, come back. Come back. This girl did the same thing she did. Come back. Y'all finna get your, if you at home, get your wine. If you not, if you sitting at your desk, get you some chips. This gonna be a nice little long live. Get your little snack if you can. Come back at 12:15. I'm gonna make my thumbnail and everything now, because this girl is the same person. They act just alike. They think just alike. They do the same grimy stuff, but she just more nastier than her. Come on back. Yeah. But her big little sister thinks she Amber Rose. I want to thank y'all for watching. Come back at 12:15. Well, some of y'all might be 1:15. Come on back. I want to thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will see you in the next one. We're going to break down her sister. Bye.
It's in the reach of my arms, the span of my hips, the stride of my step, the curl of my lips. I'm a woman, phenomenally.
Birds singing in the dead of night.